My name is Alexandria Zylstra. I took the LLM program in 2000. It was a very small group, and I know it's still a small program, intentionally that way, because it's really designed as sort of a cohort system so that the people that you engage with in the program really become assets even after the program. And I stayed in touch with several of my classmates for quite a few years after the program, and we all went in really different directions. Quite a few returned to the practice of law. I even kept in touch with the two students from China who returned to China to continue practicing law there as well. So I think it was that small sort of cohort model that allowed you to really bond with your classmates, but also there was some practical advantage to it as well, in that you had ready editors for the projects that you were working on within the program. Everyone was willing to read your papers, give feedback to your ideas. I love living in Columbia. In fact, I returned here after practicing in Kansas City for several years because I liked living in Columbia. It's a diverse population. It, in some respects, is a typical college town. In some respects, it's a typical Midwestern town. But you also have lots of diversity, lots of opportunities to engage in that sort of diversity as well. So yeah, I loved living here and have lived here off and on now for 20 years. I would say the biggest benefit that the LLM program provided me was the research and writing component of the program. While I was in the program, I completed 2 papers, both of which eventually got published. And it was that education, that part of the LLM program, I think, that really benefited me for being an academic later on, because research and writing is so important to teaching. And so it really taught me how to develop an idea, but also how to write it in a way that's attractive to law journals. I think it's a great program regardless of whether you have experience with alternative dispute resolution or not. As I said, I came to the program already practicing mediation, but I suspect that's fairly unusual. So I'd recommend the program not just for those who are interested in becoming, say, a mediator or an arbitrator, but also for those people that think this program may set them apart in whatever their professional endeavors are. For example, if you want to go into teaching, as I did, this would be a great program for that as well. So it's not just for practitioners. It's also focused a lot on theory.